2018. My mom told me yesterday that I had 7 videos get 1 million plus views on Facebook this year. I think that's astonishing. 1 million views isn't for me, it's for Casey Neistat, Nas Daily, not Tom Kugler. I felt so honored. For a brief summary on my 2018, I went from being a writer to being a filmmaker. I traveled to 7 to 8 new countries if you count the layovers. I ate at a restaurant featured on Netflix's Chef's Table. I made 10 plus viral videos. I saw my brother get married. I lived in countless Airbnbs. I coached my alma mater's wrestling team. And I did so much more. But before I get into it, it's time I take you back all the way to the beginning. What were my goals for 2018? Well, I talked about it in January. Let's listen. Where do I see myself this year? Well, first of all, I see myself putting on a virtual summit in March. Wait. So, virtual summit. I'm talking about my Grow Your Blog Summit, where I interviewed 30 plus blogging experts, including millionaires and New York Times best-selling authors. It led to me making over $6,000 in March of 2018, the most I ever made in a month up to that point. I see myself selling my online course next week again. My online course. It's called Media Mastery. It's a program where I teach people how to grow an audience on Medium.com. I have over 25,000 followers there. Since late 2017, I made over $40,000 in total with Media Mastery. I see myself going on a trip, some sort of a trip around the world. I see myself going to Southeast Asia and then Europe. And then I don't really know what else after that. I would love to go to South America. I'd love to go to see Peru and, maybe Argentina. But it just all depends on, what I can actually physically do. And maybe there's some things that just won't be able to work for me. No shit, Tom. I never went to Europe. I never went to South America. In fact, I'm sick to death of traveling, to be honest with you all. So that was January 1st. The next 3 months were boring, dedicated to a lot of work. This was my workspace. This is my dog. This is my old laptop. Oh yeah, I got a new one in March, by the way, and it was much faster. The point is, a lot of boring work has to be put in before a grand adventure. Speaking of grand adventures, in May I left for the Philippines. My plan was to spend 1 month in General Santos, 1 month in Bali, Indonesia, 1 month in Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam, and then go back home to see my brother get married. Oh, I almost forgot. 1 month before that, I started my own YouTube channel. I had a daily vlog going there for a while, but I stopped uploading because it was too much work.
I have news for everybody.
In the Philippines, Bali, and Vietnam, I filmed everything. Monkeys, people on tricycles, crystal blue water, gigantic ocean rocks, temples, and food. Lots of food. Before I knew it, I was flying back home to see my brother get married. That was surreal. I was the best man. I gave a speech. I was nervous. But overall, it was a great day. Congrats to my brother. The next few months were bipolar to say the least. In August, I made a video called The Philippines is Not Poor, which ended up getting 1 million views in 3 days. My Facebook page went from 1,000 likes to 20,000 in a matter of 2 weeks, and I basically started publishing videos there full time. On the other hand, things with my online course were deteriorating. Medium was shaking things up, it got harder to get views, and I let internet trolls get the best of me. This led to a lot of weird content for me and less confidence in my actual course because of the changes. I needed to update my Media Mastery course to reflect the best strategy. So I spent August and September updating my course, visiting my sister in South Carolina, visiting some old friends in Florida, and making new videos the whole way. Another video of mine called Christmas is Best in the Philippines went viral. That one has over 6 million views right now. After I crossed about 40,000 likes on my Facebook page, Facebook turned on ad breaks for my videos, which meant I could start making money from them. This was a huge occurrence. Many times I was making about $8 to $9 per 1,000 impressions, which meant that for every 1,000 people who saw my ads, I'd make about $8 to $9. That was the push I needed to make a big change in plans. I knew then that I needed to come back to the Philippines to keep making great videos about the country. So I booked a plane ticket to Manila and left my home again in November. And this is where I've been ever since. I'm still making YouTube videos, Facebook videos, and selling my online course. In fact, I'm creating another online course as we speak. I now have 180,000 likes on Facebook, 11,000 followers on Instagram, and 3,700 subscribers on YouTube. I have people stopping me for pictures at the mall. This can only mean I want more of it in 2019, right? Wrong. I don't want fame for fame's sake. I don't want to do meetups for the sake of doing meetups. Nas Daily does that, Drabinski does that, they're cool, and I'll keep doing meetups. But there's so many other creators who don't do meetups, like Casey Neistat, Peter McKinnon, Dan Mace, the list goes on and on. My biggest goal for 2019 is true authenticity. I don't want to feel pressure to do anything because everybody else does it. Yes, Nas responds to Facebook comments, but Casey Neistat doesn't, Peter McKinnon doesn't either. My point is this, don't do anything in 2019 you don't want to do. Push yourself, but figure out where your zone is. Figure out that magical mixture of life where you're both pushing yourself and living comfortably without comparing yourself to others too much. Just be content. Every year we talk about all the things we want for the next year. Let's make 2019 less about achievement and material things and more about happiness and sustainable lifestyle. And I mean sustainable in terms of mental health and stress. Let's not get caught up in the rat race too much. Let's just be content. Here's to 2019, a year I will probably never forget.